Hello friends, this is Dr. Amogayam and today we will be dealing with the second session, that is introduction to the author in the lesson, that is money, and we will be dealing with the author today, that is Muppala Ranganayakamma. In the first session we have learned about the syllabus and we have learned about various texts and the grammar points, grammar topics. So I hope you can easily make out the text in grammar and start studying with them. So let us begin with the first part, that is introduction to the author of the lesson Money. Actually, it's a short story and it is written by Muppala Ranganayakamma. And let us know few more things about Muppala Ranganayakamma in this session so that it can help you out in reading the story. And we can also learn about the influences which are there in the writing of Muppala Ranganayakamma. So let us begin with the introduction to the author. Then, introduction to the author Muppala Ranganayakamma. Muppala Ranganayakamma is known as Ranganayakamma. She is referred as Ranganayakamma. She is a leading Telugu feminist, Marxist writer and a critic. Ranganayakamma was born in Bommidi village near Tadepalligudem. It is a part of West Godavari district of Andhra Pradesh. She passed SLC examination in 1955. She married in 1958. Her first marriage ended after 12 years. So in this first slide, we know few things about Muppala Ranganayakam. We come to know that Muppala Ranganayakamma is referred as Ranganayakamma. Though her full name is Muppala Ranganayakamma, she's often called as Ranganayakamma. She's a very leading writer in Telugu language. Especially she focuses on the feminist and Marxist writings. So her writings are influenced by feminist and Marxist ideologies. And she's a very famous critic also. And we also come to know the details of Ranganayakamma's birth. So here we come to know that Ranganayakamma was born in Bommidi village near Tadepalligudem, and it is a part. This village, that is Bommidi village, is a part of West Godavari district of Andhra Pradesh, and she has passed her SLC exam in 1955. And at a very young age, she got married, and she got married in 1958, and the first marriage lasted for 20 years. So she passed out in 1955. She passed out her residency in 1955. Then at the age of 19, she married in 1958. And the marriage was there, the first marriage was there till 1970. So the first marriage was uh, running till 1970. So in 1970 she had some issues. As a result, she took divorce in the year 1970. So that is about few details of life of Muppala Ranganayakam. Now we can come to know about the writer of the writer, that is Muppala Ranganayakamma. In the previous slide, we come to know, or we knew few details about the life of Ranganayakamma. Here we are seeing the writer Muppala Ranganayakamma. So she has been writing since 1955. To date, she has written about 15 novels, 70 short stories, and many essays. She has published about 60 volumes in all. The main theme in her works is gender equality, the depiction of women's family life in India. So these things are very important when we come to deal with Muppala Ranganayakam as a writer. So we come to know that Muppala Ranganayakamma started writing at the age of 16. That is from 1955. That is when she passed out her SSC. From that age only, from that year only, she started writing. And so far, she has written 15 novels, 70 short stories, and many essays. So, in total, she has published 60 volumes. And the main theme of her writings, the common theme in her writings is gender equality. So she believes in equality, that to gender equality. So she fights for the rights of women. She believes that women is on par with men. So she doesn't believe in discrimination of men and women. She doesn't believe in discriminating people in terms of gender. And she also gives a picture of family life of a woman in India in her works. So that so she mainly talks about two themes in her work. That is, the first one is gender equality, and the second one is women's family life in India. So these two are the main themes of her works in Toto. In this slide, we can look at the important books, the important or main books written by Muppala Ranganayakamma. The most important work of Muppala Ranganayakamma is Marx Capital Purchase. It is an introduction of Marx Das Capital in 3 volumes. The first volume was published in 1978, and there were no Telugu translations of Das Capital available at that time. She wrote a 3 volume novel, Janaki Vimukti, meaning emancipation of Janaki, arguing that Marxism is correct path to gender equality. So she has written a very famous book called Mark Capital Purchase in Telugu. Until then, there is no Telugu translation of Marx Das Capital. So this book has come in 3 volumes. The first volume was published in 1978. Until that time, there was no Telugu translation of Das Capital available in that language. So she also wrote a famous novel called Janaki Vimukti. So it is again a 3 volume novel. Here she focuses on the Vimukti of Janaki, emancipation of Janaki. She believes that Marxism is the only way forward. Marxism is the only way forward to achieve gender equality. She believes that the only remedy or the only way through which women can achieve gender equality is through the route of Marxism. So that means she's heavily influenced by Marxist ideology. So uh, these are uh, these are the few important works of this writer, that is Muppala Ranganayakamma. So here we come to know that she has written her first novel in 1965, that is Balipeetam. She has written a novel called Balipeetam in 1965, and for that she has won Andhra Pradesh government's Sahitya Academy Award. But since she is heavily influenced by Marxist ideologies, she did not accept this award, and she gave this award back to the government. She doesn't believe in awards, she only believes in equality. She also believes that awards will not fetch you equality. If you have the will, please do something. That is the call given by her to the government. Please make sure that there's equal treatment of women in all the fields. So in that manner, she gives her award back. So this is a very brave move by any literary figure for that matter. So this is again once again shows that she's a very brave woman who doesn't mind taking on government when it comes to gender equality. Now let us look at the introduction to the lesson, that is Money. Money is a short story originally written as taboo. It is written in Telugu. It was first published in Jyoti Weekly. It addresses the social evil of dowry, how greed for dowry subsumes the human element in marital relationships. So in the last few slides, we looked at introduction to the author. So let us look at the introduction to the lesson in this slide. So here we come to know that this short story Money is originally written as taboo, and the original language of the story is Telugu. So that means the story is originally written in Telugu, and the story is first published in Jyoti Weekly, and the story talks about a very heinous social evil, that is dowry. So the story also focuses on how greed for dowry makes how greed for dowry makes uh, or how it subsumes the human element in marital relationships. That means money is important more than marriage. So this thing is highlighted by uh, highlighted by the storyteller or the author through the story here. So let us do the revision of second session. So here we have covered introduction to the author and introduction to the story or introduction to the lesson. So here we come to know that Muppala Ranganayakamma is known as Ranganayakamma. She is a leading Telugu feminist and Marxist writer and a critic. She has been writing since 1955. The main theme in her works is gender equality. Money is a short story originally written as taboo. The story is written in Telugu. It was first published in Andhra Jyoti Weekly. The story addresses the social level of dowry. So this is about the second session. Hope you understood the introduction to the author as well as the story. In the coming sessions, we will be looking at the critical analysis of the story, and then we will be also looking at the important topics and some other topics related to the short story Money. And we will meet you again in the next session. Thank you. Thank you very much.